is going on, fire signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. And yes, guys, let's go ahead and get started with your love life reading. Okay, so I got sidetracked for a second, or not really sidetracked, but like got hit with a wall there for a second. Oh yeah. Oh, hopefully I just said as well. You know, these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that's fine. So just want to make sure that I said that. This is going to be for November 14th, Wednesday, 2018. Okay, fire signs. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love lives. Moon, gee whiz. Intense as energy. Okay, it's energy that's intense as heck. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's happening. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Four of Swords, rather. Rest, a time of a period of pause, actually, to think things through. Because of things, a period of confusion. Oh, Cups galore. A lot of stuff that's very emotion based. Wow, jeez. The underlying energy is the Emperor. Alright, so you're dealing with a very, a divine connection. The moon is coming up. Jeez. Whew, this is intense, fire signs, for real. Okay, so, taking action, taking control, finding control within yourself, feeling very dominant in a relationship, very dominant energy coming up here. There could be also the fact of there's the dynamic of a relationship as well. Interesting, but it has a lot to do with somebody that's very, very dominant, very divine masculine, divine feminine energy in here. High Priestess is also, I would kind of consider, very feminine, but this is very weird, right? Because you got two cards that are married couples. So this is definitely having to do with a relationship with someone. It's significant when at that. This is a very powerful relationship that you have between this person. Now, I do feel like you guys have definitely gone through a period of pause. Something has definitely paused between you and this individual. For unknown reasons. I don't know if there's a really known reason as to why. I think there's a lot of reasons, but that's the thing. The Four of Swords may have been a time of healing, right? The challenge is healing from this, but there is like there's so many different things that come up. I think there's just a lot of confusion that's coming up here, right? But there's a pause, something that's reflective, like this is inner reflection. The obstacle is the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot to decipher through. But I think this is like choosing an option, choosing a path, choosing a dream, and not really counting on a realistic future, like just kind of making it happen, going with it. Because the Seven of Cups, anything can happen with those cups. Anything can happen. It's not about exactly if it's going to guarantee you like something like what you're looking for. You're gonna have to just kind of take a risk with it. I think there's some things on hold because you have to decide something. There's some sort of decision that you have to make here regarding some sort of options, something that has to do with your heart's desire. Whether this is about a relationship or not. For some of you guys, this is about sleep. This is a big thing about sleeping here. The Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is dreams. Or maybe you're dreaming, or maybe you're sleeping and you're not dreaming. Or maybe you are dreaming, and this is about your divine partner. Some of you guys may be having some serious dreams about your divine partner. Oof, big ones. Now, the Nine of Cups is coming up in the past. Okay? So this is about feeling content, feeling happy. You really, really, you feel good about yourself, about where you are, about your dreams, about where you're headed. This, that kind of feeling of, yeah, I don't really kind of need anything. I'm good where I am. And, you're content, right? Of course, you got the dreams that you're aspiring to and all that. But those are not things that are kind of weighing on you that determine your mood, that determine your emotions. You're in a good and a high vibration right now. This was in the past. Now, in the present, you have have the Ten of Cups, I feel like now you're sharing this energy with other people. You found other people to really connect with, to share in that happiness, to be in a really good place with. So this definitely tells me that you're in a good spot. Now the Seven of Cups is like, since you're at the end of this cycle now, obviously there's, where are you going to take this next? Where are you going to go next? Some of you guys may be like, okay, well, I have no idea, actually. And it's not a bad thing. I feel like it's just like, you kind of don't know where to go now, you know? Some of you guys is just like, you never really thought about that after that fact. But the thing is like, still, things are on a pause because you haven't made a decision about where you guys going to go next. What's the next step? What's your next dream? What's your next, what is your next desire? And I feel like that's the thing. You may have to just kind of take a moment to think about it. The High Priest, though, in the future doesn't really tell me much about how the future is going to go, how it's going to play out, but I do get the sense that you have a better understanding of yourself and what you're going to be going after in the future. So I'm not worried about that. So I get this feeling with the High Priestess coming up. Yeah, you know what you're going to go after. You do know what the decision is and what you're going to be doing. You're going to pretty much kind of trust your intuition with these cups here. See how it kind of goes from there, You just kind of have to see how it moves on. I really feel like that's the case. I mean, you just kind of have to kind of trust in your intuition, trust in God, trust in the universe, whoever it is that you believe in, and just be like, okay, I know that I'll get there. Because you have a foundation that is definitely a strong one for manifestation. And you have your goal, aim, and vision that's talking about that too. Now, your next dreams may have to do with domestication, like being in a, moving in together, I don't know if it's taking care of somebody. It may have to do with marriage. It may have to do with just, being in a long-term commitment. But either way, that it's going to maybe take you a little bit longer than it was to kind of develop this. Or you just kind of know that it's going to take time to build. It's not going to happen overnight. And I feel like for some of you guys, you may not be making a decision quite yet because you kind of want a quicker kind of response. You want something that's like right now that you can do that will get you the results like sooner rather than later. But I feel like the sooner you understand that things happen when it needs to, and within a certain time frame, then the more that it'll be easier for you to keep to do what you need to do to manifest it. And I don't think you guys have that misunderstanding that okay, well, I can't have something overnight. I think you guys are very aware of that. But the thing is that I feel like you may have this this desire to kind of to manifest something else, but you kind of like it may just be like maybe it's that you want to have a family, but you don't know, maybe it takes time to kind of build that kind of environment suitable for children, build that relationship with a person to even think about having kids, or maybe even taking, trying things out and doing things that will help fertilize you, right? If this is about children. If it's not about children, it's having, a relationship or building a career base, and you may have to kind of do some things to kind of get you there, right? Like to prepare to go to school or to take classes or do some things in the meantime that will definitely benefit you in getting there. But the control aspect is like knowing that you have all the power in the situation in yourself to make it happen, and just kind of sticking to your guns with it. Wow, interesting. But I feel like it has something strongly to do with a relationship between you and a person. Where you guys want to take it next? Be patient. That's the card y'all have. Oh, wow. And I was just saying that. I kind of was getting that whole, like, it's not going to get you anywhere anytime soon, but you still kind of want to fast. But I think that's like the more you understand that the situation will take some time, the better it is, the better you feel about taking strides towards dreams with longer goalposts, with a bit of a longer, preparation rate, So, similar to wheat, like if you guys want to grow your own wheat, for instance, and I know I do, one day when I have my own farm and everything like that, I want to grow my own wheat, and I know that I'm going to have to start in the springtime right after winter, and then wait, and I won't be able to have it until fall. I'll have to wait till the end of the year before I even see the wheat be the way it needs to be so I can make my own bread. But it's all about patience, right? if it's so, if you know, so adamant about going ahead and doing it and making it happen, you know, it can lose the flavor of dreaming anything big because you kind of want the one bit more of a responsive result. But you will. It just may take a little bit more time, and it may require a bit more patience. So I think so. What I was saying was probably true. Either way, this has been your reading, guys. Love you to death. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always, as I ask so very graciously. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you to death, and I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.